capacity of Giant Stadium is over 80,000, and both of its football tenants regularly pack it in. It's loud and it's a tough place to play. Taken from the 3-yard line. They'll set up shop at the 27-yard line. Flips it out short. The stop was made by Roger. Evans grabs that one for a gain of 3 on the play. Here's the give. Tackle was made by Aaron Campman.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Screen pass to the back. The stop was made by Chung.
Screen passes really frustrate a defense because it takes you out of that aggressive mindset of constantly coming after the quarterback.
Rolling right. Chung knocks it away. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. And he caught it. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 48-yard line by Ed Reed. It's there for the catch. That'll be a 2-yard loss.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 30. The offense will start at the 30. Throws it short. Pass is complete.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively. You think you're in the right spot. You're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
He's hammered in the backfield.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Inside the 30. He's knocked out at the 25-yard line.
Oops. That was just superior play calling that time on the offense. They sucked the defense in with the play action and got it in behind.
Throws it short. He's there for the catch once again. That's number 2 on this offensive possession.
You know, you hear all the time about quarterbacks getting into a rhythm, but sometimes a quarterback and a receiver can get into a rhythm where the quarterback begins to look to one guy a little bit more because he feels more comfortable, and I think that's beginning to happen now.
McGrath was defending on the play. Tackle was made by Williams. They got it working on third down.
But third down runs are really a statement about an offensive team. They're just saying that I don't think we have to go to any trick plays. I don't think we have to do anything fancy. We're going to line up and let our guys beat your guys. When you have a great athlete at the running back position, the temptation is to toss him the ball, get him out in space, and let him try and break a tackle. That time, the space thing didn't work out so well. Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Pass passes to the end zone. It's broken up. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Mason Crosby bangs it through to give them the first points of the game. He's tackled at the 33. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. They're going to pitch it. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Great protection, and he's hit as he throws.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Gets the pass away. The stop was made by Chung.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Tackle was made by Ayers. A gain of 3 yards on that one.
Really nowhere for the wide receiver to go on that one. I'm not sure if the quarterback realized it was man coverage on that play.
Passes it out. And it's completed. The stop was made by Rogers. Lee Evans brings in his 60th catch of the season. Hands it off. Gets the ball away. Houston intercepts it. And he should have just thrown that one away.
Well, he did. He threw it away right to the defender, and that's just one of those mistakes that you cannot make in this league. It's so hard to get the ball in the scoring zone, and you just can't give it away when you get there.
There for the reception.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off into the next. Beautifully run.
Hands it to the back. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
He rolls right. Got it off barely.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Short pass to his left. Hit as he caught it, and he's able to hang on.
The Jets are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Fullback straight ahead. That's a 3-yard gain. That brings up second down. Passes. It's picked off. He took a shot at the 44.
And I like the way he extended for the ball there. He didn't wait for that ball to come to him. He extended his arms, went out, and made a play.
Ford on the inside handoff. Tackle was made by Chung. A gain of 9 yards, and that will bring up second down. We played a quarter, and our score, the incomplete pass. Short throw to the right.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
The Tosses it out. He fights forward to about the 36 before he is caught and tackled. Throws it. Leaping catch.
The Patriots are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
He cuts back the other way.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Hit as he passes. Marlon Jackson was there to bring him down. Gort with his third reception. The pass is away. Picked off. The defense seems to be rattling this rookie passer. He's put the ball into their hands twice now. Lofton drops him for a loss at the 10-yard line.
The Jets are not doing a good job at all on the ground so far. They need to somehow get that turned around because if you can't run it, boy, it is tough to throw the football.
Here's the throw. At the 40, across midfield. Inside the 30. Tackle was made by Ellis Hobbs.
The Patriots with a huge defensive mistake that time. Jamarcus Russell made a great read, saw the zone, knew exactly where to go with the football. Perfect quarterback play that time.
That'll make it 1st and goal following the big pass. On the ground, left side. He hasn't had a good first half at all. Just can't seem to get through this defense. He throws right. Moore has now caught 30 passes on the season. It's 3rd and goal from the 2. A score here would make this a 2-possession ball game. With the misdirection. Touchdown, Jets. The Jets score the game's first touchdown.
What a run that was. He was trapped behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to go down for a big loss. Instead, he breaks the tackle and runs it in for the touchdown.
He'll return it from the 1. Brought down at the 29-yard line. The Patriots suffered an interception on their last possession. Throws short.
He's got a lot of confidence in his receivers, so even if they're well covered, he's going to try and get that ball in there.
Gets the pass off. The stop was made by Marlon Jackson. Lee Evans makes his 3rd grab. Hammered as he lets it go. Rodgers is there on the tackle. Derek Williams now with 4 catches in the game. Dumps it out left. Drops the sure pick. Copeland was the intended receiver. Throws it out. He goes up high for the catch.
The Patriots are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
Just got that one off. Hall has it. There's no one around. Touchdown, New York.
They needed a drive down the field and some points on the board there. Instead, they send their defense right back out in a bad situation. They are asking a lot of them now.
Mason Crosby adds the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. Hobbs from the 1. He gets this one to the 26-yard line.
The Patriots are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
He throws left. Comes down with it. Ed Reed makes the tackle. Derek Williams makes it 5 catches for the game. Makes the short throw.
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
He's there for the catch.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute. And there's no question they were sitting on that one. That is one of the bread and butter pass plays of this offense. They've been working against it all week, and that was a special little trick there that came up with the interception.
They go with a run. He is hit hard on the play.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle.
Big run on that one, but they weren't able to stop him before he got to the marker, and really that's the key. Occasionally, if you're going to try and make a play in a long yardage situation, a quarterback run from the defensive standpoint isn't always so bad.
He'll get the call again.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was likely to get anything on the play.
Again with the carry. Lofton is there on the tackle. A 5-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. The defense couldn't figure out a way to come up with a stop on that 3rd down attempt.
And let's give that big offensive line a little credit there. They knew they were going to have to drive this defense off the ball, and that's exactly what they did on that one.
Hobbs picks it off.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Gord was the intended receiver on the play. Throws it short. Makes the catch. Derek Williams with his 6th reception. 3rd and 9. Scrambles left. The back makes the catch, and he has a lane.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
New England takes a timeout, and that was their first timeout. They hand it off. Tackle was made by Kentler. The stop was made by Chris Houston. 8 yards on the pickup.
You know you have a pretty special player at the running back position when, despite the fact that they're run blitzing him now, he can still get out of there and still come up with a nice game. The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
Hall fields it at the 30. He makes it out to the 41-yard line. The Jets want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover. Feeds it to the back. Marks was there on the tackle. Time for a short break as we send you to the studio for stats and highlights.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Here are the scores from around the NFL. Here's a look at the first half stats. A pretty good offensive showing for both of these teams. Todd Heap has over 75 yards receiving. New York is on top, 17-0. Now let's take a look at some of the top plays from the first half of your game.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to the Meadowlands. Drop at the 25. The Jets will begin this drive at the 25. They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 26.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
The pocket is collapsing. Going for it all. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. Short throw to the right. Almost picked. Fourth down now after that incomplete pass. The offense wasn't able to get on track during that last series. Here's the halfback. Gore picks up about 4 yards on the play. Batted away. Sweet was his intended target. Third down, they need 6 for a first. Gets the pass away. Drops the easy pick. So we'll probably see the punt team now after that incompletion as the offense goes 3 and out.
And it really looked like the defense won the battle up front. The big guys controlling the line of scrimmage made the difference there.
He fields it at the 17, and they're already up big. That return just really puts them into position to make this thing a blowout. ground with a tailback. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. That's a nice 6-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. Hit and drop behind the line.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
Not a very creative sequence of play calling that time. They just never seem to get anything going on that drive.
He makes it out to maybe the 39-yard line. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. Here's the give. Ayers was there to bring him down.
Frank Gore with some very solid running that time. If there is an opening to be found on the defense, this guy is going to find it and exploit it.
Oh, yeah. Good job, fellas. Good job.
Here's the pass. Tackle was made by D'Angelo Hall. Williams makes his 7th grab of the game. Short pass to his left. Ford makes it 5 catches for the game. They'll set up, needing 8 for the score. Short throw. Brings it in. Touchdown, and they're still in this one.
You know, it's one of the reasons they call it professional football, because a lot of guys coming out of college, they can run the ball, some of them can catch the football, but when you get a magical guy like this that can do it all, what a difference he can make for a team.
He breaks the tackle. Hit and dropped at the 36-yard line. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Give to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 39 before he gets taken down. They get 3 yards on the play. That brings up second down. And they'll run him again. A couple of yards there, and that makes it third down. Passes the ball. There for the catch.
The Jets have been unstoppable when they go to the pass. You think the defense would make some kind of adjustment at halftime, but so far that just doesn't seem to be the case.
They hand it off again. That's 4 yards on the play, and that will bring up second down. And he caught it.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Sinham is there on the tackle. Looks like the containment just broke down on that one, and they end up giving up the first.
Defense is all about gap control. All you have to do is maintain your one gap. If one guy blows it, you can give up a big play like that.
This is the 8th play of this drive. Throws it. He makes another catch.
Jamarcus Russell is really feeling it right now. He's got the hot hand, and normally he's not a guy that's going to hit a bunch of passes in a row, but he's hot right now.
First down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. Dumps it out right.
All it takes is a split second on a play fake for the defense to get just a little out of position. I think that's just what happened on that pass there.
It's showtime, baby. Showtime today, baby.
Toss. They can't bring him down.
Well, if you're going to make a living in this league as a running back, you're going to have to make somebody miss at some point, and that was a big somebody in the backfield that time, able to escape and stuck it in for the touchdown.
Mason Crosby tacks on the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. And he gets brought down hard. The Patriots got the ball into the end zone on their last possession.
Get ready.
Passes it. The stop was made by Chris Houston. He's been making things happen for this offense all year long. Now he's got a 1,000-yard season. He's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, no question, Tom. This is a guy that is entertaining. As a football fan, you want to be entertained by the passing game, and this guy brings a lot of assets to the passing game.
Throws it short. Is there for the catch. Tackle was made by Ed Reed.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.340. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Chung gets the pick.
And you can really see him baiting the quarterback on that one. He wanted him to believe the receiver was open, but he had it all the way.
They go with the run. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. 2-yard pickup. That'll bring up second down.
They can't stop us.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Score is 24-7. Jets. The Jets have possession as we begin the fourth quarter and can put this game out of reach with a score on this drive. They'll keep it on the ground again. Ken Hamlin was there to bring him down. They get 6 there, and so it'll be third down. On the ground with a tailback. McGrath makes the tackle. And he put up a pretty nice run there.
Yeah, that was a big-time carry there. You can tell the coaches have a lot of faith in this ball carrier to allow him a chance to run the football in that situation.
He gets another carry. And he makes it out to about the 17-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground. Pass is complete.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
Gets it off. He gets out to about the 25-yard line before he's gang tackled. They're putting together a nice drive here.
Yeah, and that's the second third down conversion of the drive. Defensively, those guys have been trying a lot of different looks and so far unable to come up with the right answer.
About 6 yards on the play. That brings up second down. Huge hit.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Short throw to the right.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
Here's the halfback. Derek Marks was there to bring him down.
Let's go, baby. Let's have some fun. Here we go, D. Here we go, baby. Go.
He throws right. He drops it. They'll pile up for it. McGrath picks it up. The Patriots win the scramble. They take over.
Nice work to get that ball and cover it up. He's a hustling player. He got there, and then he's strong enough to get it out of the pile.
Gets the pass away. To the 20. Touchdown pass. Williams has been a very effective weapon in the passing game today. That last catch puts him above 100 yards. Point after is good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. A lot of game left. 4 minutes remaining in the quarter, and our score, the Patriots 14, the Jets 24. He's tackled at the 23. The offense will start at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
Come on, make a play.
Passes it out. Clint Sinton makes the tackle. Jackson now with 4 catches in the game. Russell hands it off. Cuts back and he's dropped. Here's a counter play. At the 30. And they finally make the stop at the 19.
Those big guys up front, they just keep pushing the defense back. At some point, now you're going to have to do something to try and stop those running lanes. But then look out. The passing is going to be wide open.
No official signal yet. They say, yes, it is a touchdown.
Jamarcus Russell delivers a touchdown pass on a beautiful throw, and I just admire the way he plays the quarterback position. It's such an intelligence there, but also this gutsiness. What an awesome combination.
From his own goal line. They get him at the 26-yard line. They'll set up shop at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Dumps it out left. 2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass.
During the spring summer months. For more information, please request admission and details at the stadium.
Throws it short. He's going to be tackled for a loss. They'll lose about 4 on that play.
Well, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
Lee Evans now has 5 catches. Short throw to the left. Can't hang on. Derek Williams was the intended receiver. Hands it to the back. Jared Allen was there to bring him down.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
We have our first penalty of the game. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call. That That penalty will bring up a second and long situation. He lost yardage on the play.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Makes his way to about the 25 before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. So, it's fourth down. The kicking team will line up, this one about 42 yards away. It's good.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
The defense really took charge the last time they were on the field. Gets the ball away. Tackle was made by Ayers. Lee Evans with his 6th reception. Passes. And it's completed. Inside the 30. To the 10. Touchdown, New England. And that'll be his 3rd scoring strike of the game.
3 touchdowns on the day now. Not perfect today, but certainly an impressive passing performance.
Extra point is good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
New England gets ready to try the onside kick. The Jets get to the ball.
I'm not going to say this thing is over, but it really doesn't look too good at this point. They're down 2 possessions. They just gave the other team some field position. Tough spot right here.
Sinman gets his hands on him and drags him down for a loss at the 38-yard line. Again with the run. Gains his way to the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They grab 10 yards there. That'll bring up 3rd down. They hand it off again. Brought down behind the line.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
It's fielded at the 2. He's tackled at the 27. At this point, I think this game looks like it's pretty much out of reach.
Well, it's only a 2-possession game, so these guys are not going to give up. They need a score, an onside kick, a score, an onside kick. No, whatever this is. They need a lot of good things to happen right here.
At the 40, to the 20, to the 10. He's knocked out at the 6. This guy seemingly can't be stopped. He's now thrown for 400 yards in the game.
Yeah, and at times he really makes it look easy out there. These wide receivers deserve a little credit too. They're doing a lot of work getting open down the field, but this quarterback's pretty special.
A great opportunity for the offense here as the big pass play sets them up with 1st and goal. Moves to his right. He rolls out to the left. It's tipped away.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
Passes, end zone. Well, it's good to see them fighting hard until the final whistle.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach is proud that they didn't quit, but that's about all he's proud of today. They took a pretty good whooping in this one.
That catch marks 50 TD receptions in his career. He throws left. He catches the 2-point conversion. Great job there. They were able to convert.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the 2-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
Let's take a look at the Sprint drive summary.
Gets the pass out. Tipped away.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
He throws short. The stop was made by Zibikowski. They hurry to the line. Short throw to the right. Reed was there to bring him down. Swede has now caught 40 passes on the season. From the 29-yard line. Deep pass. End zone. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass.
Third down.
Bad snap, handles it though. Tips it away.
Well, this is a guy who's known for taking some risks, but that was an unnecessary risk there. Lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Oh, snap from center. He gets popped as he throws.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
And he'll just kneel it here. That'll do it from the Meadowlands. Highlights are coming up.